What is happening, tech fans? Welcome back to Google Trends Hub, where we dive deep into the stories that are shaping our world. The news cycle is moving at lightning speed, and if you miss a beat, you might just miss everything. Today, we've got a packed show with some truly unmissable updates. First up, Google's next big thing. The Pixel 11 is already generating buzz. What can we expect from this 10th anniversary device? Then, a startling revelation for billions of users. A major hack could put your Gmail at risk. We'll break down what you need to know to stay safe. Next is the Pixel Watch 4, the upgrade you've been waiting for. We're weighing the pros and cons of Google's latest smartwatch. And finally, a deep dive into a crucial resource, how a new Google data center could reshape local water usage. It's all here, and you won't want to miss a second. Stick around, because Google Trends Hub is the only place for this kind of deep dive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Pixel 11, a decade of innovation, a glimpse into the future. Get ready to turn it up to 11, Google. The Pixel 10 marks a significant milestone, a full decade of Pixel phones, representing Google's evolution from a software giant to a comprehensive product provider, seamlessly blending brilliant hardware with its renowned services. While the Pixel 11 might seem distant, whispers of its development are already circulating. Insights from interviews hint at potential design directions and the next generation of tensor processors, suggesting the Pixel 11 could be a landmark release. Last year saw a design overhaul, moving from a friendlier aesthetic to a sleek and clean look. However, some observers noted a strong resemblance to iPhone designs, sparking discussion about Google's design philosophy. This speculation is fueled by comments from Rick Osterloh, Google's Senior Vice President of Devices and Services, who indicated a design refresh cycle of every 2 to 3 years. This pattern aligns with past Pixel generations, where design languages evolved in distinct phases. Given this, the Pixel 11's design remains an intriguing question mark. Will it be a continuation of the current trend, or will Google introduce another significant redesign next year? One notable design change in recent models was the removal of the physical SIM tray in US versions, a move that garnered mixed reactions from users. While some embraced the digital transition, others found the lack of a physical SIM a deterrent, particularly for global travel or specific carrier preferences. It's highly improbable that Google will reintroduce a physical SIM slot in US models, especially as the space previously occupied by the tray was utilized to integrate the Wave pill for 5G connectivity, a crucial component for US carriers like Verizon. Globally, physical SIMs remain popular for their convenience in travel, ease of activation, and flexibility with prepaid services. The heart of the Pixel 11 is expected to be the Tensor G6 processor, rumored to signify a substantial leap in performance. Following the Tensor G5's manufacturing shift away from Samsung, which resulted in a notable performance increase over the Tensor G4, the G6 is anticipated to adopt a more efficient 2nm process. This could significantly close the performance gap with leading chipsets, potentially matching the performance of contemporary high-end devices. Beyond raw power, Google is reportedly exploring health-related features for the Tensor G6, including capabilities for breathing analysis, sleep apnea detection, and gait monitoring. Furthermore, the processor may enhance AI-driven video generation, translating the advanced photo features seen this year into compelling video capabilities for the Pixel 11. Display technology is another area of expected enhancement. While the Pixel 10 introduced an accessibility feature to aid users sensitive to PWM, pulse width modulation, the current settings offering 240 Hz and 480 Hz PWM rates fall short of the thousands of hertz needed by highly sensitive individuals. The hope is that Google will align the Pixel 11's display capabilities with competitors like the OnePlus 13 and Honor Magic 7 Pro, which offer PWM rates up to 4,320 Hz, to provide a more comfortable viewing experience. Native video recording quality is also a focal point. Despite Google's advancements in Pixel video capabilities, much of the superior quality is achieved through post-upload cloud processing. The Pixel 11 could revolutionize this by enabling on-device processing, eliminating the need for cloud enhancements and making high-quality video accessible without premium subscriptions or devices. Battery technology is another frontier. The Pixel 10 already boasts the largest batteries in Pixel history, a trend driven by the need to overcome perceptions of slow performance and poor battery life. The adoption of silicon-carbon battery technology, similar to that used in electric vehicles, could offer up to 35% denser batteries, faster charging, and improved performance in extreme temperatures. Additionally, faster charging speeds, particularly for the smaller Pixel models, are highly anticipated, as currently only the Pixel 10 Pro XL exceeds 30W charging. Google's commitment to innovation with the Pixel 10 has set a high bar. The Pixel 11 is poised to build on this momentum, addressing user pain points and further distinguishing itself with bespoke AI features and a signature Google aesthetic. But before we dive into the next big story, what happens when your digital life faces a major threat? Get ready for a security alert that could impact billions of users worldwide. 2.5 billion Gmail users under threat. A deep dive into the Google database hack. Gmail users, take note. A significant security breach has put approximately 2.5 billion accounts at risk. Hackers, identified as the group Shiny Hunters, successfully infiltrated Google's Salesforce database systems, leading to a substantial data leak that has raised serious concerns about user security. Google has acknowledged the attack, confirming that general customer and company data, such as names, were compromised. Crucially, the company stated that passwords were not accessed. However, this data leak significantly increases the vulnerability of users to sophisticated phishing attempts. Early reports on platforms like Reddit suggest a rise in targeted attacks, with users claiming to have been contacted by individuals posing as Google employees. These scam attempts aim to trick users into initiating account resets, with the ultimate goal of intercepting new passwords and seizing control of Gmail accounts. Another alarming tactic involves exploiting dangling buckets, outdated access points within Google Cloud, to steal data or inject malware. These methods pose a severe threat to both individual Gmail users and businesses utilizing Google Cloud services. The ramifications of this breach are widespread, potentially affecting a vast user base globally. While large corporations might be primary targets for hackers seeking extensive data, individual users are by no means immune. The information leaked, such as contact details and company affiliations, can be leveraged to create highly personalized and convincing phishing scams. Attackers can use this information to impersonate trusted contacts or support staff, making their fraudulent communications appear legitimate. The threat landscape is evolving, and with access to more granular data, hackers can craft more effective social engineering attacks designed to bypass typical security awareness. In response to such threats, Google has outlined several security measures designed to protect user accounts. These typically include enabling two-factor authentication, 2FA, regularly reviewing account activity for suspicious logins, and being wary of unsolicited communications. Vigilance is paramount, especially when contacted by individuals claiming to be from Google support. It is critical to remember that Google employees will not, under any circumstances, contact users via phone or email to request password resets or account modifications. Any such request should be treated as a potential scam. Users are advised to always verify the identity of the sender through official channels and to never share sensitive information in response to unsolicited contact. Furthermore, staying informed about common phishing techniques and understanding how to identify malicious links or attachments is crucial for maintaining account security in the face of persistent cyber threats. The compromise of metadata and contact information is particularly concerning, as it can be used to map out organizational structures or identify key personnel within companies, enabling more targeted and impactful attacks. This incident underscores the ongoing challenges in cybersecurity, where even large tech companies are not immune to sophisticated attacks. The sheer volume of data compromised highlights the need for continuous security audits, robust data protection protocols, and rapid response mechanisms to mitigate the impact of breaches. For users, it serves as a stark reminder to remain proactive about their digital security, employing all available tools and best practices to safeguard their online identities and sensitive information from malicious actors. Now, if you thought your digital life was under threat, what about your daily routine? We're shifting focus to the latest in wearable technology and a crucial decision many tech enthusiasts are facing. Pixel Watch 4, is it time to upgrade your wristwear? Google's latest wearable, the Pixel Watch 4, has arrived amidst the usual fanfare, but it's a device that warrants careful consideration for both existing Pixel Watch owners and newcomers to the Google ecosystem. With a launch date of October 9th, current owners have a window to decide on trade-ins, and while the new model offers compelling upgrades, it's not a universal must-have. For those looking to upgrade from older models, trade-in deals are quite attractive. Reports suggest up to $200 in credit for a Pixel Watch 3 and $95 for a Pixel Watch 2. These figures represent solid value, though they don't extend to the larger 45, more LTE variants, meaning you might still face a considerable cost for those premium options. The core task here is to dissect what's genuinely new and beneficial in the Watch 4, distinguishing it from mere marketing hype or carryovers from the Watch 3. One of the most significant improvements lies in charging speed. The Pixel Watch 4 features a new side-mounted charger that can reach 50% battery in just 15 minutes, with a full charge completed 15-20 minutes faster than its predecessors. This accelerated charging is a practical advantage, especially for users who frequently engage in GPS-heavy workouts or need a quick top-up before or after sleep tracking. Beyond charging, the Watch 4 boasts a substantial battery life improvement. The 41 and 45 models now offer approximately 30 and 40 hours of battery life, with the always-on display enabled, respectively. This is a notable upgrade, though it's always wise to compare this against your current watch's endurance. Google's upcoming Wear OS 6 update is also expected to bring efficiency enhancements to older Pixel watches, potentially extending their battery life as well. In terms of smart features, the Pixel Watch 4 integrates Gemini, Google's advanced AI model, directly into the device, offering on-device AI smart replies. Early hands-on experiences suggest these contextual responses are genuinely useful for quick messaging. However, for users who prefer voice-to-text dictation or don't mind pulling out their phone for replies, this feature might be considered optional. A more universally exciting innovation is Raise to Talk. This new interaction method replaces the Hey Google command and button shortcuts, allowing users to simply raise the watch to their mouth and speak. While it shaves off mere seconds per interaction, the cumulative time saved can be significant for frequent assistant users. The enhanced speakers on the Watch 4 also ensure that Gemini's responses are clearer and easier to understand. The display has also seen a welcome upgrade. The Pixel Watch 4 features a 10% larger touchscreen with 16% slimmer bezels and an increase of 1,000 nits in brightness. While these are quality-of-life improvements, they offer a more immersive and user-friendly experience. Owners of the Pixel Watch 2 or 1 will see a particularly significant benefit from the increased screen real estate and the boosted brightness, which greatly improves outdoor readability. Furthermore, the display and battery are now more easily replaceable, enhancing the device's repairability, a welcome change from previous models. Under the hood, the Snapdragon W5 Gen 2 processor may not offer a dramatic leap in raw performance, but it contributes to a 20% improvement in battery efficiency. This chip also enables NBN satellite messaging capabilities through the Skylo network, a potentially life-saving feature, though it requires an additional $100 investment for the LTE model. The improved processor also facilitates more accurate dual-band GPS, a critical feature for outdoor enthusiasts who rely on precise tracking, especially in challenging environments like urban canyons or dense forests, where GPS signals can be unreliable. However, there are valid reasons to hold off. Despite the battery and charging enhancements, the Pixel Watch 4 still requires daily charging. If extended battery life is a priority, alternative smartwatches like the OnePlus Watch 3 offer several days of usage for a similar price, albeit with compromises in software updates and design. The upcoming Fitbit AI Coach, while promising, will likely necessitate a paid subscription after an initial free trial, adding to the ongoing cost of ownership. Durability is another concern. The Watch 4's bezel-less design, while aesthetically pleasing, is less robust than the MIL STD 810H rated Galaxy Watch 8, and its Gorilla Glass 5 screen is more susceptible to scratches than sapphire glass. While protective cases can mitigate this, they detract from the watch's signature edgeless look. Furthermore, leaks suggest a potential Pixel Watch 5 with a more powerful processor, making this year's Snapdragon chip a possible interim solution. Ultimately, the Pixel Watch 4 is shaping up to be a strong contender in the Android smartwatch market for 2025. For current Pixel Watch owners, the upgrade from a Watch 2 is substantial, making it a compelling option. The leap from a Watch 3 is less dramatic, but the enhanced trade-in values make it a financially attractive proposition. For users of other Android watch brands, especially those seeking a more integrated Google experience or finding Samsung's Galaxy Watch 8 design unappealing, the Pixel Watch 4 presents a competitive alternative. If the highlighted improvements don't resonate strongly with your needs, waiting might be prudent. But if you're drawn to the enhanced features and have an older Pixel watch, the upgrade is likely worthwhile. From the devices on our wrists to the infrastructure that powers our digital world, a crucial resource is at the center of a new development. We're heading to Botetourt County to examine how a major tech project could impact local resources. Google Data Center in Botetourt, a deep dive into water consumption and replacement plans. Google's potential data center development in Botetourt County has brought to light significant questions regarding its impact on local utilities, particularly water resources. The tech giant's acquisition of over 300 acres at the Botetourt Center at Greenfield positions it to become the Western Virginia Water Authority's WVWA largest single-location customer, should the project proceed as planned. The proposed data center campus, spanning 312 acres, is projected to consume an estimated 2 million to 8 million gallons of water daily. This substantial demand has necessitated the creation of a water replacement plan, outlined in a draft agreement between Botetourt County and the WVWA. While the County Board of Supervisors has approved this draft, the WVWA board is yet to vote on the matter. The financial responsibility for the water supply project is significant, with Botetourt County committed to covering the entire cost up to $100 million and a portion of costs up to $300 million. Any remaining expenses would fall to the WVWA. The final cost hinges on the specific water replacement strategy implemented, according to Botetourt County Administrator Gary Larrow. The draft agreement stipulates that the county will contribute $8 million to a water supply source development fund throughout the project's development. Additionally, annual deposits are required from the county until specific terms are met, with the WVWA also making deposits into the fund. This initiative is crucial given that Carvin's Cove, the WVWA's primary reservoir, holds approximately 6.4 billion gallons and currently supplies about 10 million gallons per day. The WVWA serves multiple localities, including Roanoke County, Franklin County, and Botetourt County. Concerns were raised by Roanoke City Mayor Joe Cobb in a letter to Botetourt County officials. He emphasized the need to address several issues to ensure the long-term sustainability and fairness of any agreement, particularly concerning increased water capacity for the Greenfield site. The city proposed that Botetourt County replace the potential daily water usage of up to 8 million gallons within 10-15 years by developing new water sources or upgrading existing infrastructure. Furthermore, the city requested that Botetourt County share 15% of the annual tax revenue generated by the project until water capacity is fully restored, and that Google be held responsible for any repairs or enhancements to city-owned assets at Carvin's Cove Park affected by water level fluctuations. Roanoke County echoed these sentiments, stating that if Botetourt County entered a tax revenue-sharing arrangement with the city, Roanoke County would expect an equal arrangement as a partner in the WVWA and its water supplies. Botetourt County Administrator Gary Laro indicated that the proposed Water Authority plan addresses nearly all of the city's concerns and anticipates that the city's requests may be modified or removed upon review of the final agreement. Laro highlighted that the draft agreement includes a water replacement plan, which he believes the city may not have been fully aware of. Google has committed to funding any necessary infrastructure upgrades resulting from its development. Mayor Cobb expressed increased confidence that the city's concerns, particularly regarding the impact on citizens who rely on Carvin's Cove for both drinking water and recreation, are being addressed. He believes that a solid water replacement plan and measures to mitigate potential water level fluctuations would resolve the revenue-sharing issue. The city supports the project, recognizing its potential regional benefits, but sought clarity on its operational impacts. The WVWA, confident in its ability to meet the project's demands without significant strain, has modeled the development against its system's capacity. The authority acknowledges the long-term need for an additional water source in the valley, projected to be required by 2060, with development work needing to commence by 2040. This timeline aligns with ongoing statewide water supply plan updates. The potential data center project is seen as an opportunity to accelerate the development of a new water source for the valley, with the anticipated revenue helping to fund this critical infrastructure. Options being considered include augmenting the Carvin's Cove Dam or enhancing the Spring Hollow Reservoir's infrastructure. The use of treated wastewater for industrial cooling systems is also being explored as a sustainable solution. And that wraps up our deep dives for today. But what were the biggest takeaways, and how can you stay connected with us for more? That's a wrap on our tech deep dive. We covered the exciting prospects for the Pixel 11, a critical Gmail security alert, a breakdown of the Pixel Watch 4, and the water resource implications of a new Google data center. Don't miss out on future updates. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to Google Trends Hub, ring that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social channels for more exclusive content.